Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for my Cancers. This is going to flow throughout the rest of the month of January. Pretty much the way I do my readings is more of an intuitive flow. I'm going to pick decks that feel right to me, that I'm drawn to, that I'm called to. And just know that time is fluid. This could be something that has already happened. This message could be a prediction for the future. Hopefully you find a piece of this message today that resonates and helps you throughout your journey moving forward. I'm just going to get right into it, and we're going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck here. We have Imagine, number 30. Very creative energy coming through, a very calm, serene with all the blue. It feels very Cancerian to me because all of the blue, it almost looks ocean-like here. So in your element, the moon there as well in the background, and Treasure Island, another water card. Okay, so many blessings coming through this month. Someone, or it seems as though there's some creativity coming through. There is some spark of inspiration here. As you can see, the turtle is carrying his treasure chest of gold and other items. Number 9 and 20 could be significant here. 9 is an independent number to me. As far as what it represents in the tarot, it's also the time right before a completion here. So maybe a last push, a last effort, something that comes to you right in time in order to move you forward, in order to complete some sort of process cycle here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Here and Now. So talking about staying present. There's a lot of blue in the cards, 32 now. You can see in this picture, the woman on top of the egg is sitting just above a door that she can walk through. There's a sign that leads to the past and a sign that leads to the future, and she's just sitting above both of those signs. She's sitting above it all because she's in the here and now, she's in the present. I'm getting self-care practices that allow you to be present, maybe yoga, meditation. As you can see, it kind of looks like she's meditating up there, right? Yeah, more of those activities that help you connect with how you're feeling in the present moment, that help you process, that help you reflect. There is some big abundance coming to you. Whether this is materially, I want to say energetically or materially, right? So this could come through in the form of finances, entrepreneurship. I'm getting strongly here for you guys. And also just an energetic boost here. You can see all this energy coming up through this card, Imagine, right? It's like something's coming to life. And that's the treasure that you're finding here in the here and now, in stillness, in patience. Okay. We do have chaos and conflict at the bottom of the deck. We'll circle back to this if necessary. I was getting with the 32 breaking down to a 5 and this being a 33, that there are some changes on the horizon, or maybe someone some situation was broken apart in order to be put back together again. Maybe a part of yourself was kind of reconstructed or taken apart. Maybe there were like little pieces. You see the frayed pieces of the horse or giraffe here, right? It looks like they're coming apart, but it also looks like they're coming together and reforming. Okay. I'm going to pull from the Les Vampires deck for additional messages regarding this theme here we have for Cancer. Now these are a little spooky, a little darker, but I like them because they get into the shadow sides of things. They really get to the root of what's going on. So we have Nightmare. This speaks of bad dreams, psychic protection, and a shield. Okay, so maybe the evil eye here. Yeah, I feel like people are giving you the evil eye because you're a creative at heart. Right? And as you're showing up in this energy, as your vibration is just penetrating through the ethers and this earthly existence, people are seeing this, right? I just heard the word envy looking at the horse's eyes, right? Maybe there are people who are envious of a gift or a creative talent that you have. I feel like this will eventually make you money, perhaps, right? You're good enough at something, you're skilled enough at something where you have the potential to create abundance from it. Also, your life is just abundant, your energy is just abundant, you're a happy person. And then we have Immortal here. I'm getting very soulful energy. I'm getting a very spiritual energy here, which probably is why, right? On the flip side, maybe some nightmares with the full moon, very Cancerian in general. A lot of moon energy, right? Cancer is ruled by the moon. So in your element, but sometimes being in your element is frustrating, right? All these emotions coming up, being in that watery, moony energy here. There's a lot of things that come up. You feel people's energy, right, in a room. Maybe that's where these nightmares are coming from. Maybe there's a little bit of a question about who you can trust right now. All right, Immortal, the consuming family pressure of peers. Okay. Interesting. So I do want to read that one from the book, and we're going to pick this apart just a bit with the tarot. But before that, let me see what we've got going on with the immortal energy. So that's 6. For many humans, we have noticed that their blood and adopted friendship families can exert a draining and consuming influence upon them. Whether it is that their affections are so strongly bound up within their families that there is no affection to give elsewhere or to others, or whether the family circle has closed so tight as to strangle a member. We know this thing we once had, and which many of you have, family, can from time to time strangle the development of the soul and the being. If this card has come to you, we wish to show you a young vampiric maiden, one of your own, whose famous family led upon her youth and beauty to further their political ambitions. Her closeness with her brother in every way compromised the development of loyal affections everywhere. The family of origin can be like this for many humans. They can demand such great loyalty that you become entrenched in the family network, never moving beyond the ties of blood. This can be a diminishment of your potential, and we wish for you to consider that some of your beliefs have not been formed through your own independent experience, but have been fed to you almost as mother's milk or the blood we vampires draw in from our prey. You are being eaten by the family, by its traditions, and by its needs, through the hopes and dreams of the head of the family. be they female or male, there's an expectation that you will give up any individual wishes and a belief that you ought indeed not have these in order to further an empire or dynasty. In some families, this figure may be a narcissistic parent or sibling who considers your existence as a source of energy to be used for their own satisfaction. Your own expression of self has never been a priority, and for you to find your own way will mean a struggle through the darkness of guilt and fear of punishment. But the tribe you were born into now wants more than it gives, and it is time for you to find aspects of who you could be, if dreams were given space to grow within. It is time to move beyond their demands and needs, even if it is for a short time, and refresh the freedom you have as one human, rather than as a cluster of close-knit and similarly woven humans who share a surname or an interest. You are more than your family. The family is not all. The group mind is a powerful thing, but for now you must reassert your own individuality in healthy ways. For now, you must seek a form of freedom that comes from a separation, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, from your family, their needs, their demands, the ties you have created yourself for a time. Okay. Oops, sorry if you didn't see that. Remember, you are your own person and you can create your own life. You are free and obligations can now fall away. Yeah, so there is definitely some sort of pressure here, and I feel like it's closing in on you with nightmare. There's a lot of emotions being felt. Again, I was picking up in the beginning with the trust that you were having, some misplaced trust with people, or not really sure if you can trust certain individuals, right? It's because you are this beacon of light. You are shining through. Your abundance is showing. You might be glowing, right? You may be feeling like you're in this glow up period of your life right now. And you're doing the inner work, right? Which attracts a lot of different energies, and a lot of people are going to be around you. They're going to want to be in your presence. They're going to want to know about you. They're going to want to learn, which is okay, about how you do it, right? But there's some trickiness with the intentions, or what you feel the intentions are with some of these individuals, right? And it could be family. It doesn't have to be, though. It could just be the community around you or particular groups, right? You're feeling the need to meditate, to be with yourself, and to kind of distance yourself from other energies that could affect you or tamper with, right, this light and this breath. I'm seeing breathing, I'm seeing yoga, I'm this state that you're in, this calm state right now, this balanced state. Someone's just trying to be in a flow in order to have their creative juices working and flowing. There also may be an idea that you have, or this new venture that you have, that your family is just straight up, that's not going to work for you, or they have doubts because they're holding on to fear of, you know, possibly you letting go of, let's say, another career or some sort of situation. And don't let their doubts or their fear stop you from moving forward, right? So let's see, we're going to get into the tarot now. Let's dig this apart a bit. What is this peer pressure from family or friends? What is this peer pressure here? What is this peer pressure? Page of Wands, maybe to have fun, right? To go out, to be frivolous. Is that how you say that word? Yeah, Page of Wands is a very adventurous energy. I'm getting that someone really wants to keep to themselves right now, and there are friends who kind of want to go out and have fun and dance and be in this very free, energetic energy. And while this sort of energy brings about a lot of fire and light and creativity, right? I think someone is, the collective here, the Cancerian collective, is more like in recluse or interested in, you know, one-to-one connections, or, you know, going to a place that's more quiet than loud, right? This is rambunctious energy. This is exciting energy. This is excitement in general. Let's get some more. Also fire sign energy, so that could be of significance. Aries, Leo, Sag, right? Could be the cause of maybe some of this peer pressure here. And the Wheel of Fortune, right? Maybe there is pressure to... So this talks of good fortune and luck. Maybe... Okay, it speaks of great abundance too with the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, maybe there's some sort of pressure to live your life in a certain way. Sorry, I was cut off there. Or live your life a certain way, have as much fun as possible, also being as stable as possible, maybe career, right? Hold on to this job, maybe that's what you're hearing, right? Hold on to this abundance that you found, because it will help you be free and exciting, and you should go on all these trips, and someone's like, but I just want to stay home. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Five of Wands, yeah, because it's like I'm really not about the competition and the chaos and the confusion and everyone competing for one goal, right? It seems like it's almost like this energy where everyone goes out to kind of compete with each other, or, you know, to one up each other. We're all fighting for this one to get to the top, right? I don't really want a life where I'm just fighting and fighting to be the best or perfect, or, you know, this sense of perfectionism that someone is requiring of you. Yeah, because it brings a lot of burdens. You're just tired. You want to walk away from it. You might want to just, I'm getting like, move away into the mountains or move away in general, right? She's packing her bags, right? There's a lot you're carrying with you. And it's not easy to go out, I'm getting. There's a lot of emotions being processed and have fun and be in this, right, free, frivolous energy when you've got a lot to unpack. You just kind of want to be with yourself and, right, figure out on your own through meditation and quietness and stillness, like what you need to do for yourself to nurture yourself and the best steps in moving forward. And you can't do that around noise, is what I'm getting. Yeah. So again, she's banging on the drum. She's having a good time, right? Fire energy. This is where the source of confusion could come from, right? Doesn't have to be, though. There's also fixed, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's also, that gives me fixed energy. So Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, I also get someone's drained. Something that someone's currently doing is draining them. There is no life or vitality to it, right? So they're meditating to figure out, like, what's next for me? And I feel like it's a creative pursuit or a hobby or something that's going to open you, you know, I wanted to say open you wide open, right? Like, just open your heart wide open. All right, let's see. Let's see about this nightmare energy. What is that nightmare energy about? Three of Cups speaks of community, friendships. Okay, so there could be some friendships where, right, you may be having some bad dreams about friendships or people in your life specifically. If you're a male, right, other male friendships. If you're a female, other female friendships specifically. And just again, like their intentions in your life. You wonder if there's envy here. Yeah, Queen of Wands specifically, so Sagittarius. This is the card for Sagittarius, but also Leo and Aries. Queen of Wands. And also a fear that maybe you'll miss out on being in this energy, this very independent boss lady or boss man, leader of a group, of a community, of a movement, right? It's a very spiritual energy too, with the black cat, right? So tapping more into your spirituality, maybe like what you're doing right now, career-wise, doesn't allow you to tap into those energies quite enough. So you're realizing there needs to be a change, there needs to be a shift. There's some slow movement toward this goal. There's also earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that could be significant for you, but it's a slow move. It's a slow transition, and there's rest required. Yeah, someone's kind of holding on to the energy that they have, because I saw the Four of Pentacles, which is a very reserved, holding back, which we've already kind of talked about. That's too much. Yeah. I'm going to be wrapping this up quickly. Yeah. Something is definitely throwing you off course. Let's see what that is. I feel like that's a side note. What is this side note here? There's a decision, yeah, to take a leap of faith. Aries energy, just take action on it, right? Go out on literally a limb. She's on a limb of this cliff here. This is starting again. This is maybe dropping this energy, right? Dropping one of these situations. Maybe the one that doesn't exist here, right? Yeah, and maybe someone, you know, I'm getting an energy where someone here is really worried about what other people will think too. Like, what if I, for example, like, what if I take a pay cut, or, you know what I mean? What if it doesn't work out? What if I'm, you know, someone's a little worried about the ebb and flow of the whole thing. They don't know if they're going to reach their treasure island, if they release or you know, if they take a risk here. Four of Wands. But that's confirmation that your stability, right? Look at these women just authentically, right? And it could be men too, right? It's just what's depicted in the card, but everything's gender neutral here. Some of these cards and some of the illustrations in different decks, they're heavily more female oriented, right? Which, so the balance is off. So just kind of take this where it fits. But the stability is here. The Four of Wands, the structure of a square is solid, right? The number 4 is a number of stability, of structure, of foundations here. Home. Maybe someone wants to travel, okay? Maybe that's something that's going to bring in stability, right? Some changes, some freedom when it comes to home, some leap of faith when it comes to home. This leap of faith leads to greater stability, to more happiness, to greater fun, right? This is a moment of stillness. It doesn't mean your life will be still or stop or cease to be, right? The excitement in your life here. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you might just become a student all over again. And maybe that's a fear that you have, or maybe you want to protect this endeavor here. You don't want to tell everyone because you don't trust everyone, right? It will work out for you. It will be successful if you are becoming a student of something new. All right. I asked for one more, but we got 2 more. Yeah, okay, so that's confirmation. We have the Devil energy here, which speaks of attachments, and you see his hand is grabbing out, right? Wanting something from you. People wanting something from you while you're on this journey. This card came out already. Let me put this down here really quick. This card came out already where we talk about the what the heck? The slow road toward success. The baby steps, the inching forward in order to, but this person, the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is they move slow. All the knights are moving, right? But they move slow. He's not even on horseback. He's not racing. He's not, right? He's letting his horse chill. He's walking behind him. Again, he's not racing to the finish line. He's just baby stepping, trying to flow through it, right? And this is a very protective energy. You see how she's protecting herself. She's behind this barrier here. And it's because she's been burned before, right? Her chin up. She's keeping her chin up. She's walking forward, moving forward, keeping her chin up. That's a message here, an advice I feel token in the reading. But yeah, someone is definitely defensive. They're protecting their energy, right? Because the pentacles, while they rule the material realm, anything physical that you can touch, abundance financially, right? Possessions, things like that. It also is energy. Your energy and your time is currency, right? So someone's protecting that. Someone's protecting their journey, their slow move forward, right? They don't want anyone picking these up on the way and taking them from them. The reason I say that is because the Devil card is on the bottom. Also, don't keep yourself in a box because you fear like you can't do it here too, because there could be some self-doubt, some, what do you call it? What is it when you're imitating? It's a syndrome. It's imposter syndrome here. But I feel like it's more protecting your space and protecting this time in your life and the goodness that you've found. Because again, back to the beginning, there's so much goodness here. There's so much life here. There's so much to be built up, right? Okay. Let us, since there is so much moon energy, and considering this is a Cancer reading, let me just get some Moonology cards. All right. Beautiful. New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. All right, let's grab one more. And confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Okay, those are kind of energies that have been coming up in your reading. All right. I will read some from the book because there are usually messages that people connect with there. I think they're important. My intuition also goes off. It's ringing once I read them, right? This is the Moonology deck, by the way. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your work life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. Okay, so it's the perfect time. And then new moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Amazing. Yeah, so I see success again in all of these endeavors. I see that working out for you. I just want to pull a few more soul purpose cards before we close this out. I find these really helpful. They speak to me randomly. It's called Gemstone Guardian Cards and Your Soul Purpose by Margaret Ann Lembo. But yeah, they come with little affirmations and crystals. So let's see here. please, regarding this message. For Cancer, please, regarding this message. Nice. All right. We have education, and that came up. We also have spiritual teacher. Are you aware of your empathetic connection with others? It is time to recognize your ability to discern your own thoughts and feelings from those outside of you. Develop your intuitive abilities and use them to assist others as they deal with life's issues. Be aware of being aware. Okay? And the affirmation on the back of the deck says, I easily transform and transmute challenging situations. I am aware of the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical aspects of myself and others. I am extremely intuitive, which we did speak about, right? We spoke about the Queen of Wands and the cat here, right? And being a leader. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I feel like you're leading, and amethyst is the stone here. So maybe carry amethyst with you this month, throughout the month. Yeah. But I'm getting, again, you're leading people or helping heal people, right? A spiritual teacher to me is people who are counselors, especially like very focused counselors, let's say like family counselors, relationship counselors, I don't know, substance abuse counselors. You're helping, your calling has to do with being a spiritual teacher in some way or shape or form here. Let's pull one more, please. Okay, I want to say this one, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to keep, sometimes they flip, and because they're double-sided, it's so hard. Okay, we got building. So the last one was building and building something up. We have building and education. There's also like those keywords down at the bottom. Education was down here, spiritual teacher, building. So maybe it's building a business to become a spiritual teacher. Maybe it's something totally new, right? Maybe it's this counseling practice. It's definitely like a helping field or a service field, health conscious, spiritually conscious, mentally conscious, emotionally conscious sort of route here. But copper is our gem of choice. This is an electrician card. I don't think, it could have something to do with being an electrician, but I more am getting the connections, the connectivity, especially paired with spiritual teacher, like the way people are connecting or the way they're wired or the way their brain works, okay? So like helping people through traumatizing situations that they store in their brain, that they store in their body's network, things like that. So it says, do you hold a specialized and very necessary role in the larger operation? You are an important cog in the wheel. Your position in life makes an important contribution to the whole. Be a conduit and maintain a focus on what you are good at. Okay, affirmation. I am a conduit for goodness, prosperity, and love. I am focused, grounded, and complete the task at hand. I am open to receive inspiration and great wealth. All right, and there you have it. I hope you were able to resonate with the message I have for you today. Feel free to comment below. If you want a personal reading, you can find that in the description box as well as all of my socials. Thank you again. Love you and bye.